Okay, hello. How are you? And you and you and you. Today we're doing gaming, hardcore gaming. But also perhaps we're gonna do something along the way of gaming. Hello, Bill Portley. Also, I already took the HRT for today, so I'm fully primed for what's about to come next. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a watch or something if there's anything interesting for us to watch. But I am set to do a nice, relaxed gaming stream. Also, I've purchased several books which were super uber cheap. Like, think books that are 500 pages but cost under $5. 500 pages under $5. And some books were just above $1. So it's like a steal. You know? It is like a steal. It's true. We're gonna turn on the audio. And of course, all the books, most of the books that I bought were history books. Oh my god. Oh wow. Well now. I can announce a future segment. Hello, Maya Major. You are just in time. You're just in time and you don't even know it. But now you know it because I told you. You didn't know it a second ago, but now you know. I'm about to announce a future segment. How do you feel about that? The future segments are here. I want to do, well, it's going to be a grim segment, but you've gotten used to grim segments from me, right? Yes. Not today, but in the future I'm going to do a segment about the Great Warsaw Synagogue. And the Great Warsaw Synagogue was, as the name implies, the Great Warsaw, the Great Synagogue that was in Warsaw. But during World War II, it was blown up. And after the war, even though it was a beautiful masterpiece of a building, it was not rebuilt, but instead a hideous building was built when it stood, during the communist quote-unquote era. And there's even an interesting urban legend about it. The urban legend claims that the rabbis have cursed the building, the construction of the building, and because of the curse of the rabbis, the building of the thing took a ridiculous amount of time, much longer than it should have. So that's the segment for us, and in the segment we're actually going to explore the history of the synagogue and why it was not rebuilt, because I just bought a book that discusses this subject, you know? Is that not cool? And of course, because there's a lot of thing about the... Oh my god. It is time to prepare the segment about Rosa Luxemburg, which was a thing that I promised some time ago. And I've already started working on it, on a big presentation on Rosa Luxemburg. A figure that people have waiting for a long time. And there's one more topic. There's one more topic that's on my mind. I had it just a second ago. For some reason, I don't remember now. Okay. Hello! But yes, there are a lot of things in the works. You know? And it's going to be amazing. I feel like I should get some herbs, herb hunting. This is like the old Diablo games where you have to gather many potions. And here you have to gather many herbs. I can only see YouTube chat on the screen, such as isn't being displayed, not sure its purpose. Oh, that is definitely not on purpose. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. That was not on purpose in the slightest. Wow. This game has pretty nice sound design. Usually when we play this game, it's like we're watching something. So it's usually very quiet. But the Souls games usually have a pretty nice sound design. You're free! What happened? Oh. Spójnia. But yes. I'm trying to remember the third topic, the history topic. Oh yes! I remember now. The Great Hunger, the Holodomor. You know, the thing that people keep lying about. So you know how we talked about the City of Bones? You remember the City of Bones? Were you here for the City of Bones segment that we did recently? If you were, then you might get excited for... Well, it's Actually, those are pretty grim topics, so maybe excited is not the best way to describe it, but I plan to do a segment on Holodomor called The Village of Ash. The ghetto segment was The City of Bones, and the Great Hunger segment will be The Village of Ash. We're actually still working on the editing on The City of Bones because... Oh yeah. Do you mean the white chicken? That's right. The white chicken one is nice. But the segment, for example, the City of Bones segment did not include something that will be included in the video when it will be released as a video. The Yiddish concert. The Yiddish concert of dreamers who imagined a new, more wonderful world. Which I have to say that this description always gets me. Young people dreaming of a new, more beautiful world. You know? True. There's a lot of nice things to come in the future streams. I believe that the quality of the streams and videos are just about to go up. Everything's on the up. Oh yes, also, don't forget, because look at the title. Happy birthday, Xanderhal, and happy birthday, Kalimayus. Kalimayus is a person that I know from President Sunday's Discord. You know? They happen to share birthday with Xanderhal. Oh, this is pairing, I guess. Wait, I guess this shield has spikes, so I guess this is a shield bash. I guess this depends on the shield. Yeah, I guess this depends on the shield. I guess this sort of replaced the parry. That's funny. I really like your streams. They're always very wholesome and heartfelt. Thank you. Thank you. I will do my best to make them more gooder with time. My goodness. I guess that replaces parry. I think it depends on the shield. Yeah, it's a spiked shield. Kolczasta tarcza, spiked shield, literally. And yes, it's in Polish because the audience demanded that I play this game in Polish. When I started and had a choice, I asked, should I play this in Polish? And people said, yes, play it in Polish. So yes. You probably didn't know that today is Xanderhal's and Kalimayu's birthday, have you? Oh wait! We also need to share the stream on the servers. Which I'm not sure if we have. Isn't Sunday Orbiters? true. Now that Lucy has witnessed everyone getting blown out in a panel, today we celebrate birthday. Oh my gosh, I'm missing an age. Oh my goodness. Should we? Uh, there we go. We've done it. We should add Xanderhal. Alright. Oh, Maya Major has donated I almost said $1 billion, $10. Lucy, do you approve my message to Wick? Yes, I hope it's safe to watch. We're gonna see. React. PS5. Where's the bird milk? Also, you should wish happy birthday to Xanderhal and Kalimayus. It's their birthday. Is this your message to Wick?
You fucking kitten, you fucking fool. Actually, fucking buffoon, you fumbling idiot. Fuck you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a good message. I approve of this message. It's a good one. Also, for some reason, where is the... What? Oh no! Oh my god, I have to change the channel now. Technical difficulties of... You know, when I change the channel, the windows skip. There's a whole thing happening then. It's annoying, to say the least. But yes. We should... Don't worry, we're gonna do a react or two. I'm gonna react or two during the... Wait, if it's Xanderhal's birthday, we should react to some of his content as a birthday treat. There we go. We're adding Xanderhal. My goodness. That panel was something else. Wait, we're playing Demon Soul, so we might as well. One moment. What has Xanderhal been up to lately? Xanderhal. You don't wanna watch me farm herbs? Happy birthday, Lucy. No, 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 no. No, no, Emmanuel. My birthday is in February. Today is Xanderhal's birthday. and Kalimayus's from President Sunday's Discord. So I'm doing a birthday stream for Xanderhal and Kalimayus. So you must wish a happy birthday to Xanderhal and Kalimayus, since I'm pretty sure Kalimayus does not make any content. We're just gonna, for now, watch Xanderhal content as a birthday treat for him, as a present. Did you see his coverage of Elon changing Twitter to X.com? No. We should. We should. Where is it? I don't see it. Jasperly is even worse. Let's go to video. Jasperly thinks even worse than you thought. How internet toxicity makes you miserable and hate everything. Where is it? Pathetic poser. Hello. Oh no, it's not my birthday thing. Oh my gosh. Should I adjust the title? The birthdays of Xanderhal and Kalimayus. True, Emmanuel. We are, celebrating the birthday of Xanderhal and Kalimayus. It's not my birthday. I don't do the stolen valor thing. I don't stole their birthday valor. Okay, let's see. I don't see the X.com thing. Where is it? I don't see it. Stream VODs. Was it on a new stream?
Xanderhal sounds like a drug name, though. True.
I found it. Okay, let's go. We're gonna watch this first, and then we're gonna watch a coverage of Asmongold. Elon Musk deleting Twitter. Wait! Oh my god. Twitter didn't become... It just hit me. Twitter did not become X.com. It just hit me in the face. Twitter became Xanderhal. It became Xanderhal. Look at the logo. A big fat X. Xanderhal. Twitter rebranded to Xanderhal. I can't. 100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. 100 lat, 100 lat, niech żyje, żyje nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyje, żyje nam. Niech żyje nam Xanderhal i Kalimayus. Xanderhal of a dead platform, true. I can't believe that Xanderhal became the thing. Look, it's the X.
This might actually be the death knell for Twitter.
It becoming the Xanderhal platform.
Elon Musk says Twitter will change its logo to X. That's hilarious, by the way. because an X is also my logo.
True.
And as it turns out, I was banned by a human person at Twitter who made the conscious decision to permaban me from Twitter for
Curious.
lolicon Nazi to kill themselves.
Curious that
Elon
curious that an X was banned from X. Hello, fake Alec Kyle Parker. So today we celebrate the birthday of not me, but Xanderhal and Kalimayus. The X in my name is not just a symbol and a target sign. True. Sophie, hello. Oh my god, Gigglers, you just said we're celebrating the birthday of Xanderhal and also Kalimayus. And also, I have figured out that Twitter has rebranded to Xanderhal.com. X.com for short. I am shocked that I have not noticed this before. Xanderhal banned, and shortly after Elon rebrands to X. Curious. True. It's almost as if Elon Musk was getting rid of the competition or something. Getting rid of the X before stealing his name. Okay, let's see if Xanderhal is angry about all of this.
Elon Musk says Twitter will change its logo to X. Billionaire owner says he will soon bid adieu to the company's brand and all the birds. The funny thing is,
I just want to say how ridiculous it is that he bought the entire brand. Twitter, one of the most recognizable brands, I think, ever or something, and then he just destroys it. Imagine if Google did that, right? Like, people say that Facebook rebranded to Meta, I think, or something, and that Google rebranded to Alphabet. But technically speaking, that's not entirely true. Yeah, you have like the, I think, company Alphabet, but you still Google things on Google, okay? And Meta might be Meta, but you still go to Facebook. You don't go to Meta, you go to Facebook still. So Professor X is gonna buy it. If Elon sells the name, then Professor X is gonna buy it. No one calls it Meta, exactly. Everybody calls it Facebook. Charging billions up in flames.
prior to Twitter
So many things could have been done with that money, by the way.
coming out, or like prior to Twitter being bought by Elon Musk, Twitter like adamantly claimed that the logo wasn't a bird. Like, unironically, Twitter actually claimed prior to Elon Musk buying it that the logo wasn't a bird. I only know about that because of the Super Best Friends podcast.
What?
Hold on, I think this is the point.
Before it settles down, flaps its wings once and goes into a side profile
Of
and,
that pose.
and tucks
Yeah.
its wings.
Oh, yeah.
And stays suspended for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And is like, look, Twitter.
Yeah. But I know for a fact because I saw that there's a leak of Twitter brand things, and Twitter's like, don't fucking anthropomorphize our logo.
Well, it's too late
It's
now.
not a
What?
What?
It's not a bird.
It's not a bird?
Twitter's logo, they're like, this is not a bird. This is the logo for Twitter. That's all that is.
Fucking bird!
They said it's not a bird.
I'm looking at a bird! You
No.
said tweet!
No. They said it's not a bird.
That's fucking stupid!
Don't put it in situations that make people think it's a bird. Don't put it
Then
on.
ride the Twitter to the
Don't
text
add
app.
faces. Don't add little. sound
What?
effects, Don't point at it to make it sound like it's chirping.
That's out of
Don't put it on.
But they call it tweeting. Tweet. Twitter. What? Is a Twitter like a bird thing? Isn't Twitter sort of a word related to birds? Is it tweeting a thing related to bird noises or something? I have to see this. Wait. I don't know. It's a bird. Or is it a plane? Or is it Superman? Tweeting is bird speech. Exactly. Oh my god. It's a
On a
bird.
line,
That's out of control.
don't imply that it's flying through the sky, because it's not a fucking bird.
They break,
It's the logo for Twitter.
they break every single one of those.
Well, now it's X, so
I just find that funny. Okay, I thought we needed to give that a little bit of a send
boost?
considering that the Twitter logo is about to get axed. Elon Musk said he was about to take one of the most... Okay, so, by the way, I feel like half the reason why people even click on Twitter, open it up, and check it is because they see the Twitter logo, and they look at it on their phone or their desktop or whatever it might be, and have like a engraved...
why would you even say that? Why would you do that? Why would you why would you try to say it's not a bird? I don't even understand it.
Like, mentally driven reaction to click it, to doom scroll. Elon Musk is getting rid of that. Elon Musk said he was about to make one of the most visible changes to Twitter since he took control of the social media company last fall.
Oh
replacing
boy.
its widely recognized bird logo. It's not a bird. In a tweet early Sunday morning Eastern Time, Mr. Musk said that soon we shall bid adieu to the Twitter brand and gradually all the birds. He added shortly after, if a good enough X logo is posted tonight, it would go live
Mr. Musk actually sounds so silly.
worldwide tomorrow. Wait, are you guys serious? He's asking random people to post X logos and replies?
Yes, I
Oh
remember
my
that
God,
actually.
You guys need to go spam my logo. You guys need to go spam my logo now. You guys need to go spam my X logo right now.
Oh,
You need to go into Elon's replies for this and spam my X logo.
Oh god, I wish it would have. I wish that was the new logo. Mr. Musk sounds kind of gross. I have to agree. Mr.
If you guys
Musk.
can get the new Twitter logo to be my fucking logo,
That would have
that
been
would go
amazing.
so hard. He's literally just polling random people in the replies to make the new logo.
I mean, if Xanderhal's logo became the Twitter logo, wouldn't, unless Xanderhal has it like copyrighted or something, wouldn't that mean that Elon Musk would just sue Xanderhal over the logo? Or something? Wouldn't that mean that, I don't know, Elon Musk would copyright it and demand that Xanderhal stops using it for his brand? Is Xanderhal's logo like, I don't know. Elon would sue Xan even there was no basis at all. I mean, that's true. That's true.
X is a term for what Mr. Musk has described as an everything app that could
Mr. Musk sounds so wrong. It sounds so wrong. Also, who's Jack Dorsey? Is Jack Dorsey the creator of Twitter? I don't know why, but I almost said Quitter instead of Twitter. Is Jack Dorsey the creator of Twitter? Not Quitter. Mr. Musk sounds like an insult. True. True. He sued Twitter lawyers for doing their job legally, arguing against him by arguing that he had no basis for his legal action, so they couldn't charge Twitter for countering his... Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so it would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny if he just get the name Twitter, and if he just restart Twitter. Do you know what would be even more funny? If Jack Dorsey got Twitter and the logo back, and if he gave both of these things to Blue Sky, that would be extremely funny.
Combines social media, instant messaging, and payment services akin to the popular Chinese app WeChat. Oh my god, he's actually just tanking Twitter. Mr. Musk has said that buying Twitter is an accelerant.
Stop saying Mr. Musk. Oh my god. Mr. Musk sounds like a really cheap, gross cologne. Oh my goodness.
Creating X, and the corporate entity he created to purchase and control Twitter is called X Holdings. Mr. Musk spoke on Twitter.
Okay, you know what needs to happen now? Oh my god, I feel like it's such a trendsetter. Gigglers, can you help me create a meme? Can you help me create a trend? I think this can work, okay? I think we can make meme history together if we put our hearts and minds to it. So my idea is this. We need to create this blank meme format, and it would start with either Mr. Musk said or Mr. Musk did. What do you think? What do you think of the Mr. Musk meme? Because as gross, as horrible as Mr. Musk sounds, it also feels like a meme in the making. Mr. Musk feels like a meme in the making that nobody has capitalized on yet. We must be the ones. We must be the ones to capitalize on the Mr. Musk thing. Can we do it? Lucy the trendsetter, true. We are all trendsetters today. It needs to happen, true. Mr. Musk, and it has to have a funny graphic to it. You know? With Elon Musk having a really goofy face, and the caption would say, Mr. Musk said or Mr. Musk did. And then people can just fill in the rest, you know, like the Star Wars meme when you have Anakin and Padme, and Anakin says stuff, and she asks a question. For example, I'm gonna take kids into the woods and hide them in the basement, and Padme asks, but you're gonna let them go later, right? And Anakin is silent. And she's like, you're gonna let them go, right? And that's the meme format. Nice. Mr. Musk just pooped his pants. True. Now we need a good graphics to it. Nice. This is perfect. Mr. Musk just pooped his pants. And then we need to, you know, get it rolling. Create a perfect graphics thing for the format. And you know. And then before we know it, we'll get ourselves a meme. So I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you to post Mr. Musk memes on the Discord. The perfect Mr. Musk graphic. You know? It's become our new mission.
audio live stream early Sunday to say he was changing Twitter's logo. It should have been done a long time ago, he said. Sorry it took so long.
What?
It's one of the most... it's fine. A few hours later, Mr.
No. The thing that Xanderhal was saying first was the right thing. It is literally one of the most recognizable logos, I think. Like, I don't... Like... TV shows make fun about never leaving Twitter. Twitter became like a cultural thing.
Musk said in an email to Twitter's employees that we are indeed changing to X, and that is
Why would you do that?
It was happening today. This is my message from a Twitter email he wrote before signing off with the salute emoji. Mr. Musk has few barriers to making such alterations at the company after taking it private as part of his acquisition of the firm.
Oh my god, Mr. Musk has very few barriers feels also like a meme in the making. It's such weird phrasing. Mr. Musk has very few barriers. See? We are being gifted memes about Mr. Musk. But Mr. Musk has few barriers. Feels like a...
Could still encounter resistance from the banks that have lent him billions of dollars and the private investors he brought into the deal, who could raise concerns about jettisoning one of Twitter's most viable assets, or visible assets, sorry. The company saw its advertising revenue plummet amid the departure of sales executives and worries that the site has become more prone to problematic content. It now faces a
That's right.
rival in Threads. The recently...
That's right, there is a salute emote. But it's only for subscribers. You need to subscribe to be able to use it.
Introduced Twitter-like service from Meta, the owner of Facebook. Twitter did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Mr. Musk has had a long affinity for the letter X.
Mr. Musk.
Okay, are you actually kidding me? Is this fucking real? Is this why Elon Musk hasn't had a person specifically ban me? Because my Twitter ban is a permanent ban that was done by an actual person at Twitter, not by a bot system or by auto response to reports. Could it be that my X branding and my opposition to Elon Musk and Twitter as a company is why I was so harshly penalized?
That would have been so funny.
There's no fucking way. What is this coincidence otherwise?
It's no coincidence. I choose to believe that it's canon. Okay? There are no coincidences in life. I choose to believe that it's canon. It's canon story. Problematic content.
Mr. Musk has had a long affinity for the letter X. In 1999, the year I was born, he co-founded X.com, an online bank, and later merged it with another startup to create PayPal. In 2017, he said that he repurchased the X.com domain from PayPal. Mr. Musk has not always followed through on his public pronouncements, such as when he tweeted that the company would create a content moderation council to judge what kind of speech is acceptable on the site. Well, that was just a virtue signal. But he has pressed ahead in altering certain Twitter practices, like ending the free verification of prominent users' accounts, denoted by a white and blue checkmark, and charging users a subscription fee for the checkmark instead.
That's so stupid.
Twitter, dude. On top of the rate limiting, it's to give you guys an idea.
Verification just became useless, just so you know.
I am banned from Twitter. Which meant before this update, I was able to see, I was able to see my own tweets and other people's tweets. I just couldn't interact with anything. It was like I was a ghost on Twitter, right? Which was fine, because I could still cover stuff happening on Twitter and whatnot. But now that I'm banned, specifically me, this isn't true of other people who are suspended, I am permanently rate limited. I can't see my own tweets. I can't see other people's tweets.
What?
If you give me a link to a tweet, if I click it, it will not load. I can't even make an account anymore, Lamau. Yeah, I probably couldn't make one if I tried. I've sent over 100 requests to get my account unbanned, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen. And I honestly don't want to pull a bad banana and just make a bunch of alt accounts and a website that's falling off anyway, you know? Like, it's true that Twitter still has that level of, like you have to contact YouTube through Twitter in order.
Hello, Grammar Kami. Paywalling can only work in the early life of a site. If you do it in a late site's life, you just piss off people who are used to free stuff. Well, also, didn't the verification thing actually have a very specific purpose on Twitter? You know, to verify that a person's real, and now anybody can just pay and impersonate anybody, which defeats the whole purpose of the verification thing on Twitter. You know, it was first made for you to see that the person who, like, I don't know, let's say I should do that to you. Oh my god. Like, let's say that's, like, there's an Akira Toriyama, you know, the famous person that created Dragon Ball. And when you saw in the past the check mark, you knew that it wasn't the actual author. And now it could be anyone. Listen, it's not my birthday. It's the birthday of Xanderhal and Kalimayus. Okay? So don't wish me happy birthday. Wish happy birthday to Xanderhal and Kalimayus. Because it's their special day. Also, welcome to the stream. Also, join the page. And yes, the thing is chaos. The thing is just as chaotic as my title of the stream, which makes people confused on whose birthday it is. Well, I'm here celebrating Xanderhal's birthday, naturally. Of course. Obviously, I'm celebrating Xanderhal's birthday, and also Kalimayus's. It's just the sort of person that I am. Cute Archer gift, by the way. Oh, thank you. I've been working on resurrecting certain parts of the layout that I've stopped using. I have no clue why. Okay, let's continue. And because it's birthday of Xanderhal, we're watching Xanderhal content.
To get your shit fixed, for example, right? Like if you get a false strike, stuff like that is still a thing. But insofar as what is the current platform to be on for most relevance, I think it's switching more to Threads. I do need to get on Threads, but I would very much like to see Blue Sky end up becoming big. Speaking of Blue Sky, I have a code. I actually have a code to give away. What a perfect way to end this segment.
Oh.
Let's end this segment by giving away a free Blue Sky code.
Oh.
What do you guys think of that?
Yes.
I feel like that'd be super fun. Everybody, get your shit ready to receive the Blue Sky code. It's first come, first serve.
You. Why do you need to get your shit ready to get a code? That sounds like some dirty, weird thing, okay? That sounded strange.
So the first person to enter it is the person who gets it. You gotta be fast. There's the Blue Sky code.
Like Sonic.
Let's see who redeems it.
Gotta go fast.
The best Twitter alternative there is. Xanderhal deserves to be a member of the LGBT community for all he's done to promote the LGBT CIA agenda. We should petition have labeled an ally against his will if need be. It would be against my will. And mandate the A is for ally. Us asexuals will happily make the sacrifice.
Yeah, this is the Demon Souls PlayStation 5 remaster slash remake.
Dan. I've never wanted to commit a hate crime more than hearing you say that. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Never say anything like that again. Never say anything like that again, please, Craft
What?
Lula. Thank you for that, though. Yeah, it is now the LGBTQIX community, and the X stands for Xanderhal.
Oh my
Let's see who
gosh.
followed me. The Weropean 2312.
Hello, Sukhoi. Oh.
Wait, no, you're not the one who followed me, right? Because it would say that you used my code. Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the Weropean.
Sukhoi, if you stick around, we're gonna play Path of Exile. I promise you that. Also, we should wish happy birthday to Xanderhal and to, to Kalimayus.
Ian was the one who used the invite code. Yep. Congratulations. I'm sure I will get more codes soon. It's just that, it takes time for them to generate. I got 2 very quickly back to back, though, most recently. So I wonder if you get, more quicker the longer you are on the site. But yeah.
That's interesting.
Definitely recommend getting into Blue Sky. It is without a doubt the best Twitter alternative there is right now. And I cannot wait to watch Twitter crash and burn. Crash and burn. It's even funnier that they're going to crash and burn after stealing my logo. This is what you get. This is what you get for trying to plagiarize.
Are you saying that those who use your logo crash and burn? I'm not sure that sounded as good as you wanted it to sound. Oh no. They're using my branding and now they're gonna crash and burn. Oh wait. That doesn't sound good at all. Happy birthday to the happy birthday people, true. Which are Xanderhal and Kalimayas. Xanderhal, stop talking, true. Path of Exile has cool Dark Souls Berserk vibes. Yes. Wait, Grandma Kami, are you Sukhoi?
This for me, Elon. You tried to take me off the site so I wouldn't be able to talk about it, but here I am. I'm still talking about it, Elon. You can't stop me here. This is my platform.
Wow. Wowzers, trousers. And now we're gonna watch this video. We're binging Xanderhal. We're watching Xanderhal because it's birthday.
Alright, everybody. This video is going to be purely an off the
What?
off the cuff. Love that. What a perfect
Did Xanderhal just say off the cock? I'm gonna do it off the cock? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. I forgot. I forgot, Grammar Kami. I thought I asked you something, but my old age made me forget. If I remember, I will ask you again. It's okay.
Pronunciation of a word. It could not have been better. Let's go. Off the rant, okay?
No, I should be the one apologizing for forgetting.
Just coming off my chest here, me ranting about shit. Just scrap it? No, that's perfect.
I have a chest.
Fumbled. No, this is perfect.
Almost.
Better. This
It's
is
growing.
Video perfect now. But we're gonna continue. I want to talk about this because it's something that has been upsetting me
Cocks?
for a while now. Okay.
We're gonna talk about cocks.
I'm a capital G gamer. Okay. I play so many video games, it's insane. I have probably flushed
Oh, you ask if they were me, I'm sad to say that they are not. That would have been awesome for them. True. Maybe.
years of my life down the toilet playing games, but I don't consider those wasted years. I enjoy playing video games. I have
a toilet.
that are either involving me playing games.
I also have a
or
toilet.
watching gaming-related videos, and while particularly older people see time that like younger people spend on video games as a waste of time, at least personally, even at now just less than a month away from turning 24 years old, I
Xanderhal is...
feel like that.
Oh my gosh, Xanderhal is 24 now. Oh my goodness, Xanderhal joined the old club.
Time
Tisk,
was wasted.
tisk, tisk. Tisk, Xanderhal.
I don't. I very much look fondly
Cope.
back at a lot of those
Cope.
times where I spent countless hours playing video games.
Cope of an old man. 'Tis the cope of an old man, observe.
You know, I find it enjoyable. And because of that, I have a vested interest in the gaming industry performing well, games I like financially performing well, and games that I enjoy having
Wow.
somewhat non-toxic positive perception in general gaming culture. And something that I've noticed as I've gotten older and time has passed, and media that monetizes the failure of other media has become more popular online for these individual
Uh-oh.
creators, I've noticed a trend of higher... What's the term for it?
Doomerism.
A trend of damned if you do, damned if you don't with any piece of media. It feels as though, and this is especially true of the gaming community,
How does it feel?
and heavily pushed onward by right-wing reactionary figures, that any new popular thing, you must have an opinion on it.
Okay.
Like, your opinion can't just be, oh, I haven't really heard of it, I haven't really played it, I've heard of it, you know, not really my thing, maybe, I'm just not, it doesn't really interest me, whatever. Like, it can't just be sort of like a, it's not really my thing. It has to be a, not only is it not my thing, but you're kind of lesser if you enjoy it.
True. You are.
Gamergate really popularized
My
this
God.
perception of analyzing media and media culture significantly, yes. But it was very
There's Asmongold in the thumbnail. Is Asmongold going to be mentioned? We'll see. We'll see.
politics-centered there. But now it's basically around everything for any reason. I'm not even talking about the woke, like, oh, it's woke.
So basically everything everywhere all at once? That sort of thing?
Or whatever. Like, that's not even what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about how any new popular thing must be either overwhelmingly loved or overwhelmingly hated. And the trend has gotten to the point where it's like, if you're a person who makes something popular, you should expect death threats and nonstop harassment. Simply
Oh my
because
God.
people don't like what you created. Why is it that to this day it is just normalized and fine that the actress who did the mocap and voice for
Who?
Abby in The Last of Us 2 is still getting death threats?
Jesus.
She's still getting death threats for what her fictional character did in The Last of Us 2.
Don't spoil.
Now that's in large part pushed by reactionaries that hate women. Granted, yeah, that was a heavily Nazi, like, right-wing reactionary thing. But that's not the only example. And many of these examples aren't even overtly political. I used this example earlier in the stream, but I really like this one because it's very fresh in my...
Okay, show it.
But there's a show that is a YouTube animated series created by just some lady and her team. She just started out as a YouTuber, and from that, she's kind of built a company that's now capable of creating full-scale animated projects.
Show.
And now she's even got a show that's going to be going on A24, I think.
Oh, I know.
Universe is this other show, Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss, though, is a exclusive...
Wait. Are we talking about the team that had the Has-Been Hotel? Is that what we're talking about? The Has-Been Hotel with the song and the radio demon thing? That was it, right? The Has-Been Hotel. Right? No? Nobody knows?
YouTube series. It's very high production value for something on YouTube, and it's very clear a lot of love and passion goes into it. And it is accessible for completely free on YouTube.
Oh, I love The Has-Been Hotel. But it never got any more episodes.
And the only thing you have to do to watch it is just watch it on YouTube. And maybe you send some...
Oh!
And maybe it's monetized.
Your sister worked on The Has-Been Hotel? Oh my god. Such a lucky sister. And the songs were so nice as well. I wish there was more episodes of Has-Been Hotel. Such good premise. That one had a really good premise. I think the other show actually takes place in the same world, if I'm not mistaken.
And maybe you do a channel subscription, but like, it's free to access. I think the show's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little bit too much furry propaganda in it for my liking, but overall I actually enjoy the show. I think it's pretty funny. It can be a bit cringe and over the top at times, but overall, I really appreciate what it is. Like, as an appreciator of art, as an appreciator of YouTube content, and as somebody who has respect for those that are like literally just like working class, not to be rude, but nobodies, but then build themselves up to be somebody of repute, and not like exploiting and fucking over people on the way. That's something I respect. Here's the thing though. When Hell of a Boss first dropped, it was just this kind of, not niche, but targeted show. It was mostly watched by people in the targeted demographic. It was enjoyed, there was positive reception to it, and you didn't really have like hate brigades for the show because it hadn't really bloomed up to popularity where everybody knew about it yet. But recently, around the start of season 2 of Hell of a Boss, which is, we're like 3 episodes in now, I think, I've noticed that the show has reached such a level of popularity that it feels as though everybody has to have an opinion on it, negative or positive. I actually watched
I have to
a video
Google
today from a YouTuber that went over this discourse that is literally the most nothing discourse.
Is it Asmongold?
But it pretty clearly shows you like how deranged people are over this show existing and being popular and not like being their type of show. Like, let me show you. Hell of a Boss discourse. Of course, a lot of this shit is taking place on Twitter, and you'd be surprised to see how many of this discourse is being pushed by...
I'm asking if it's Asmongold because Asmongold is on the thumbnail. If I don't eat, I'm going to peace them you, Mom. I choose to believe that Zen is a secret brownie. True. Yes.
We'll watch just a minute of this video because it shows a few of the tweets that are like viral as fuck about this. And it just gives you an idea of what I'm talking about here, where it just feels like, more so than ever, people need to belt out how much they hate popular things that people like.
Damn.
People love to do it with Marvel as well. Like, they make their entire personality online hating Marvel.
I remember that.
And, like, if they see someone enjoying Marvel, they gotta put a stop to that right away. Like, they gotta express how much these people are enjoying something that's garbage. And, you know, they are actually making themselves suffer by watching these cape shit movies, right? Even though they seem to be enjoying themselves. You have to explain to them how they're actually not enjoying it.
So recently, VivziePop received some criticism over the design of Beelzebub in the newest episode of Hell of a Boss. As a result,
Furry
she did a thread
propaganda.
discussing some of the design choices. In this video, I'll show everything that happened and then give my thoughts after. So to start things off, the newest episode of Hell of a Boss came out a couple days ago.
What's wrong with the design?
However, some criticism was put on VivziePop and the show because of the design of Beelzebub. Basically, what would happen is a fan would tweet about the show or post images of B, and Twitter users would quote retweet the post and bash the show. I'll show you a couple examples.
So yeah, basically this started because there were random, like, basically what happens is Hell of a Boss drops a new episode, right? And the episode goes viral on Twitter because the fans are talking about
I don't know.
it.
It's so weird.
And people who don't like
It's
the
a-
show see
It's a
things-
pretty detailed design as well. And the more detailed a design is, the more, well, obviously, the more work you need to animate.
fans enjoying the show, and they say no fun allowed. And we're going to be going over here the viral quote retweets of the fans that were just enjoying the new episode and tweeting about how they liked the new episode, shitting on the people who enjoyed the episode and who on the show itself, right? And I'm not like offended by this or anything. This is just a really good example of the phenomenon I want to talk about.
The internet?
Examples. Here's one tweet with 12k likes. It says, B is so hard to understand who she's meant to be. Another tweet said, Vivzy Pop's animation team, when she designs another multicolored demon with stripes and multiple limbs and needs VFX done for its hair, let's in several shots of the new cartoon. This tweet got 50.
Like people criticizing because the design's too complicated and that's too much work for the animators, I guess.
15k likes, however the person deleted it eventually. The next one says, Queen of Gluttony, and she's the thinnest bitch you've ever seen, which
Yeah, here's the woke scolds. They start rolling out the accusations of fat phobia real fast.
got 24k likes. The last example I'll show says, how does Helltaker of all games, have a better Beelzebub design than Vivzy Pop? This tweet got 7.
This tweet in particular, I feel like, is the perfect encapsulation of what I'm talking about, where it's like, popular thing is so bad that it's worse than this other popular thing I also hate.
Oh my god.
You guys understand what kind of like talking point I'm talking about here, right? Like you
I'm
guys
not
get
sure.
the people I'm like the type of trend that I'm referring to here. Like everybody feels
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
they hate is garbage. And of course, I feel like a lot of this really blew up with Gamergate. A really
I
good
know
example of this trend, by the way, and how it's monetized very heavily, is the Critical Drinker. The Critical Drinker is one of those reactionary, like...
I'm sorry, who?
YouTubers who covers media and does the grift of, like, go woke, go broke, but in a much more subtle way.
Who
He
is...
doesn't outright say go woke, go broke. He just describes the things that those creators talk about without outright saying it, right? He'll rant about how they brought in this female black woman to overshadow and outdo the white male main character that's been...
Who the hell is the Critical Drinker? Sounds like an alcoholic name. Critical Drinker is a Sargon knockoff. Okay. I don't know. It sounds like an alcoholic name, to be quite honest.
established for several movies already, for decades. They brought in this character to virtue signal to the... It's like he doesn't say go woke, go broke, but he wants to say it, and he's literally just... He is saying it. He's just not saying it.
Aye.
The Critical Drinker, who specializes in that type of content, he's Scottish? Yeah, he's Scottish and an alcoholic. He's doubling up.
Oh my god! I was kidding! I was just joking about the alcoholic part.
Monetize this type of
Oh my
trend,
god.
right?
I'm
Really
so
good example
sorry.
of this
Now I feel bad.
Critical Drinker, House of the
Oof.
Dragon. House of the Dragon is the Game of Thrones spin-off show that, if you assumed that it was going to be like Season 8 of Game of Thrones, you would be fucking surprised, because it did not end up being so. It actually ended up being a very good show for the first season. I think people really enjoyed it. It had some issues, but overall, pretty damn solid for a first season. Here's the thing, though. The narrative at the time was that Game of Thrones had fallen, and that House of the Dragon was going to be woke garbage.
I remember.
The issue is, he decided to jump onto the narrative that nobody cared because none of the people that he watched
Yes.
or
You're
that he was
right.
friends with
Grammar Kami.
and decided to, like, get on the train of nobody cares about House of the Dragon. And it didn't work out well. Let's take a look. The narrative. Drinkers Chasers. Why nobody cares about House of the Dragon.
What?
The reality. HBO Max House of the Dragon trailer. 12 million views 1 month ago. Not only that, though, but after the show actually dropped and the apparent extreme popularity of the show became very
Variety was pretty good.
This happens. Critical drinkers grift exposed.
Uh-oh.
Cares narrative. Drinkers Chasers, why nobody cares about House of the Dragon, the original tweet. Genuinely had no idea House of the Dragon had even started. There seems to be no buzz around it at all. And then, of course, you've got The Reality. The Verge tweet. HBO calls House of the Dragon its biggest premiere ever, with nearly 10 million views.
Uh-oh.
And then, of course, Critical Drinker changes the title of the video to say Drinkers Chasers, House of the Dragon.
No one
trailer
cares.
Breakdown. It's not quite... it doesn't go with the grift. It doesn't follow the narrative. To
Uh-oh.
tie yourself to the idea nobody cares about the show, especially when guess what show also premiered 1 week after House of the Dragon premiered? The Lord of the Rings Rings of Power show. Personally, I had extremely low expectations going into that show, mostly because I just heard a bunch of lies about it. Like, I was told there was going to be sex scenes.
He doesn't
they were
actually
gonna
drink
race swap
somehow.
A bunch of important characters that are, like, established as, like, importantly white or something in the story. That they were going to have a bunch of, like, gay sex scenes or something. Like, there was just, like, a lot of, like, bizarre narratives I was hearing about the show as rumors prior to it coming out.
Okay, what's
And
happening?
then it came out and I watched it and I was like, yo? I really wish I could show you, like, the opening, like, moments of the show. The opening moments of the show do a pretty good job of showing you how fucking dope it is. I actually really enjoyed Rings of Power. I still don't understand why Zan liked Rings of Power. What a heap. I've yet to hear an explanation for why it's bad that isn't, like, an explanation of why it's woke. Like, I've yet to hear an explanation for why it's bad that doesn't sound like it came out of the mouth of the critical drinker. But here's the
Oh my gosh.
The Rings of Power was the thing to hate, right? You had to be on the bandwagon of hating this show. And because of that, it became the diametrically opposed show to House of the Dragon. So they went from nobody cares about House of the Dragon to House of the Dragon is great and we're reacting to every new episode as they come out on live stream.
Jesus.
And it is the competitor to this garbage Rings of Power show. We should do another Rings of Power watch party on my Discord, because we did it when the show originally came out, and we were all just in the Discord talking about how it's so apparent that everybody shit-talking the show hasn't
True.
watched it. Which is largely the case, yeah. But yeah, it's like, not even that. Like, even outside of things that I enjoy. Let's use an example of something that I don't personally like. Because this upsets me, even when I see it happen to media that I have no interest in, and maybe even have some negative biases towards. One Piece.
Oh, One Piece is great.
I've never seen an episode of One Piece.
Ooh.
I have no interest in watching One Piece. You know
Oh.
what annoys the absolute...
Bam, you. Oh.
The fact that there has become an entire
Okay, I forgive you. It's your birthday.
meme genre based around refusing to ever give it a try. People have created an entire meme genre and make it their entire personality that, oh, fuck One Piece, it's too long, I'm not even going to get into it. They make memes about it. They make it their entire personality. It's become like a cultural, like, cornerstone of the internet to defiantly say, I will never try One Piece. Because it's popular to say, I'll never try it. I know we're all memeing about the One Piece is real in chat, but have you guys not noticed that? I have no, like, emotional attachment to this show. And in this still, like, I noticed the trend even with One Piece, and it, like, still kind of, like, sets me off, is, like, people have built a personality, a meme community, or, like, a trend online around defiantly refusing to try a new thing that is popular and well-liked, because they want to be contrarian and jump on the, nope, I'm not going to like the popular thing bandwagon.
True.
And I don't even like this popular thing, and I'm annoyed by that shit. It is rebranded. It is the rebranded hipster mentality, Mr. Nubs. You are dead fucking on. These
True. Xanderhal is just a hipster. True, Xanderhal, you're a hipster.
Like, I can't be the only one that's noticed general media discussion, especially in the gaming community online, in large part because of conservative...
Xanderhal is a hipster. I knew it. People are harsh on fantasy properties when they don't need to be. I haven't seen either, but it's so it's not my list of things to watch, which is already a year-long mountain. Them not trying One Piece because it's too long, me not getting back into One Piece because I want to see the treasure already. We're not the same. Okay, I thought the left stick was the one drifting, but all of a sudden this is the one that's drifting.
Become more and more toxic, and it become more and more unacceptable to like something that I don't like as far as...
True, unacceptable.
Like,
True.
oh, you like anime? You're subhuman. It's like, okay, there are a lot of weirdos in anime, but like, come on, there's some great fucking anime. And I was one of those people who was like stubborn as fuck about it, but like, there's some good ass goddamn anime that like rivals some live action like Western TV shows and kind of feel like live action Western TV shows, but animated. Funnily enough, like
Examples, please.
this has become
Okay.
more and more and more prevalent as it has become.
That is so weird to say that anime shows feel like Western live action TV shows, but animated. That sounds weird to me because that sounds to me like the golden standard is for it to feel Western. Oh, okay. Oh, I almost fell again.
Financially profitable for big YouTubers to make swaths of
Moose Watcher 123. A hipster, the horror. I do occasionally watch anime, but I have to relent I'm not that familiar with any of the popular ones. I know anime honestly feel better than even some of the goofier anime versus Western live action.
money off of hating something. Because if you can become a public figure and make tons of money off of just hating a piece of media, then people
Why is Asmongold on
personality
the
about hating a popular piece of
thumbnail?
media. And I feel like that shit has just escalated more and more and more. People do the same shit against furries. Yeah, most of furry hate is extremely over-exaggerated. Yeah. Like a few tongue-in-cheek jokes like what I do I think are fair game, but like the just constant like furries are literally subhuman shit is very clearly like I think it's a bit of a I think there's some sussiness that becomes apparent with that shit. I think like you see like your criticism of furries as an extension of being able to criticize other communities that tend to be tangentially related to furries.
Oh,
Does that make sense? I've noticed
Maybe.
that a lot. Oh, another good example of this. This is a piece of media that I actually enjoy, so I am biased in this point.
okay.
The new Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake, not remaster, remake they just announced today. I don't know if you guys know this, but Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was one of the most excited I'd ever been for a video game release.
Oh boy.
Prior to Hytale. AC4 gameplay. I literally rewatched this gameplay on loop for months when I was 13 years old, dude. 9 years ago, this gameplay video dropped. Fuck. This is probably one of the most loved and broadly lauded back in the day Assassin's Creed games. This was the most transformative and non-formulaic
Fairies.
Assassin's Creed game. It had no, as far as I remember, and as far as like I've played the game recently, weird like predatory business practices. It was honestly arguably the last like solid Assassin's Creed game. AC Unity is actually aged very well, but I consider its launch to be pretty disgusting. Like the fact they launched in that state was pretty fucked, right? But
I'm not a big fan of Assassin's Creed. I'm sorry. They're bloated and not very interesting.
let's check out this video because it does a very good job of showing you like this game, how it was back then. I'm very excited for it to get remastered, and I'm going to talk about the reaction, or remade. I'm going to talk about the reaction to it getting remade in a second.
Uh-oh.
Peggy 18.
I love this game.
Hi, my name is Ashraf Ismail, Game Director of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and I'm very proud to be showing off the Caribbean open world. Here, we're going to start with Edward. After completing a few missions, he's met up with the assassins, but he's not yet bought into the creed, so he still has this selfish need for...
Oh, so rude.
Edward is one of the most unique characters we've created for the Assassin's Creed universe. He is a man who is still trying to figure out who he is in life and what he wants.
Like, I've heard that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is just very bad in this regard.
To get out of it. At this point in the story, he still wants that fame, so one way to get it is to complete these assassination contracts. This is a way to make money and to gain a bit of notoriety. So here we go. We have 2 targets to take out, 2 Templar brothers. So we're going to accept the contract, and the world map is going to show us where this contract takes place. So we see here that the contract is actually very close to us. It starts in the village we're in, but as we zoom out,
the map.
we want to show you the world that we have.
It's the Caribbean.
Many locations, over 50 locations,
Cuba.
centered by Cuba, the Bahamas and Florida up north.
Yeah.
This is a massive world. There's a lot to
Yucatan
find
to the
and do
left.
in this Caribbean Sea. But now we'll get back to the Fisherman Village and go after our targets. The Fisherman Village, it's one type of location in this world. It's really here as a convenience to the player. This is where you can start missions, where you can shop to upgrade Edward and the Jackdaw itself. It's really about the mood and the
Oh.
of the Caribbean Sea.
Today is the birthday of Xanderhal and Kalimayus. I really don't like massively open world games. Thank you for the $10. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Please don't kick me in the... What? What the hell? It's a controller style like map dealing. Worst part about the game. I love that game. Like, at least... I don't know. Like... Usually when you have large open worlds, it's just empty and filled with busy work. Oh my gosh. I'm not kicking anyone in the groin.
I'll skip ahead a little bit because I don't want to stick here all day on this particular video. I'll show a little bit of what the seamless ship combat is like.
Ship, this is the
True.
second main character of the game.
He's
You're gonna have to
chasing down
customize
his
and
target
upgrade
now.
the ship as you go on this journey with Edward. We've seamlessly gone from a ground chase right into a naval chase.
So good.
We could destroy the ship and complete the contract that way, but instead, using the spyglass, we can see that he's carrying a lot of rum. Rum is important in the economy system.
True.
It's a way of making a lot of money if you sell
True,
it.
Sukhoi.
So instead of destroying the ship, we're gonna plunge.
You know how they decided that Diablo 4 needs to be open world and always online. Oh my god. Why couldn't Diablo 4 be more smaller and more focused and also single player?
Ship. Here you can see the upgrades that we've made into the naval combat. Using the
With optional co-op.
shots to slow down the ship. Using the new round shot mechanic of trajectory aiming, you can aim for the hull and do a lot of damage this way. This specific enemy is what we call a frigate. Frigates are the type of ships that you need to destroy as fast as you can because the longer the fight lasts,
Whoa, dude, you can't
the
say
more
that.
damage they're capable of doing. We have other enemy types like the Charger or the Man of War. The Man of War is a massive ship capable of carrying over 100 cannons. These are ships that you really need to upgrade to be able to face. But now that this frigate has been demasted, we can start the boarding. Boarding, it's very important. You are a pirate. This is how you gain cargo.
I'll show the
this
boarding.
is how you
And then
take
I'll
on
cut
ships.
the video off. I know. I
So
want
here we can
to
start the
watch
boarding
it.
from any orientation or angle we wish.
Jesus.
The distance even matters. If you get too close, the two crews will just jump right into each other. If you start a bit further, you can jump in the water and go in for a sneak stealth attack. We have 2 objectives to accomplish for this boarding. We can take out the captain, and we need to take out some of his crew. So using the swivel gun, we will efficiently take out a lot of the crew. And now we'll go for the captain using Edward's navigation abilities.
How did they just kill me?
Frame system, we have a dangerous enemy on the other side taking out our crew. We can easily take him out with a headshot. So what we see here is that two ships have come together to create this 3D environment where using your assassin abilities to navigate, to be stealthy, you can take the advantage and get the kill by surprise. Now that we've taken out the captain, we still need to take out a few of the crew members to complete this boarding. Now that we've plundered the ship,
Thank you for the $10. I was joke much. Lulu, that is a joke. Too much. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Today we celebrate the birthday of Xanderhal and Karimayus. Thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. This game is still amazingly dynamic. I don't mind open world that much but forcing a player to always online is so annoying. Some of us like single player games with just occasional couch co-op, but the big studios seem to be blind. Yeah, and there's also one other thing. I'm not sure if you're like familiar with this one, but apparently in Diablo 4, whenever you're in the city with other people, all of their equipment, all of their stashes load into your computer. Nice. What a nice design choice. That everybody's stuff loads onto your memory, isn't it? Path of Exile would never work as an open world, and neither would a game like Doom, for instance. The gameplay just doesn't lend itself to open world. True. Like, come on. Everybody's stash loads into your memory. No wonder when there are many people in the city, your game just starts slowing down. Yeah. I can show it to you. Like, where is it? There's like an Asmongold video about it. When Blizzard just sort of talks about it. I'm gonna show you real quick.
It's a really fun.
I'm gonna show it to you real quick.